I was gonna either get killed or maybe get taken.
Well, a child robbed on his way to school at gunpoint, and new this morning his father shares the advice he gave his son that may have saved his life.
Well, some people in Las Vegas say if the shutdown doesn't end, they could lose the roof over their heads. In this morning original, you can step up and help, and all it takes is a phone call.
But first, did you see that fog that was out there on the strip yesterday evening? That's the view on the right from our Strat Cam. It's faint, but those are some low clouds down around the tops of the buildings along the boulevard. On the left, a live look showing that the fog and the low clouds are long gone. I'm happy to say we're actually going to have dry weather in the forecast from start to finish on this Wednesday.
Wow, yeah.
You were watching it from your balcony, and you
was.
said that the fog was just moving so slowly.
It would get so low. It was like the whole Gotham Batman feel.
Yeah.
Well, fog is a cloud that forms close to the ground, and those clouds were only a couple hundred feet off of the ground yesterday evening as the rain continued. We had more than a half-inch of rain across almost the entire valley, so that's why it is nice to show you dry conditions on 13 First Alert Desert Doppler. No rain this morning, no rain to worry about this afternoon. Now that said, that fog and those low clouds have been replaced by plenty of fairly thick high clouds up around 20,000 feet. So we'll say partly, maybe mostly cloudy at times, but again dry during the daytime. Temperatures near 50 now. We'll be in the upper 50s this afternoon. Your 13-hour forecast says grab the jacket this morning. You might get away with the sweatshirt or a lighter jacket out there this afternoon as we will approach 60 degrees, probably stopping just shy of that, though, in some neighborhoods. Now, Marissa, tomorrow, back in the low 60s, but the rain is back in the picture tomorrow. I'll time it out for you next.
All right, Justin, thank you. All right, drivers in Summerlin. I am seeing a crash being reported right on Summerlin Parkway near Rampart. Christina is in live drive headed there for us now to give us a better idea of what that's going to look like for your morning commute. Hey, don't forget the 15 is going to be closed 2 nights this week. Tonight, the southbound lanes between Spring Mountain and Flamingo will be closed. If you need to get around it, exit Spring Mountain, take Valley View down to Flamingo and enter back there. Then Thursday night, same thing. You're going to see that the Flamingo to Russell southbound lanes will be completely shut down. If you need to get around that one, exit Tropicana, take Las Vegas Boulevard and enter back on at Russell. Here's a look at your drive times if you're headed through the resort corridor. Conditions look pretty good. Average speeds right around 40 to 60 miles an hour.
Marissa, thank you. Just a reminder to our viewers, you don't have to wait for our broadcast to get up to the minute weather and traffic. You can download our 13 Action News mobile app. We have an hourly forecast there, an interactive radar. It is free in the App Store and in Google Play.
At first I thought I was gonna either get killed or maybe get taken.
A Valley 8th grader left battered and bruised after being robbed at gunpoint on his way to school. The incident raising fears for parents and students at Mike O'Callahan Middle School.
Well, to make this even more scary, the school already sent out a letter saying that it's happened to 2 other kids. So this is, an ongoing problem there. New this morning, Nina Porciuncula tells you about this latest advice that the victim got from his dad. And the dad thinks it saved his son's life, Nina.
Exactly, Beth and Dana, but first let me explain what happened out here. So 8th grader Barnes, Blake Barnes, was walking on his way to school right here at Mike O'Callahan Middle School. Tuesday morning, he had his phone in his pocket. He was playing music via loudspeaker, and when he noticed an SUV slow down, make a U-turn, and that's when a man jumped out of it. So Blake here, he tried to run away, but that man chased him down.
He tackles me on the floor, keeps me on the floor, and tells me to give up my phone.
And Blake there surrendered his phone. He tried to fight. He was able to run away. He was screaming. That man immediately took off. And Blake says he still considers himself lucky because he was only left with bruises on his leg and things could have gotten worse. And he also said that he instinctively followed his father's advice and that helped him get away.
Scream. If they get a hold of you, kick them, bite them, scratch them, go at their eyes, do whatever you need to do to get loose.
I want to get your attention. Take a good look at your screen right now, because that is the SUV that police say the suspect or suspects used during the attack. If you do recognize that SUV, if you think you may have heard or seen anything, police are asking you to give them a call. Now, back out here live, parents are telling us that after everything that has happened, they are now taking extra precaution. Blake's parents, for example, they say that they are no longer letting him walk to school alone. Beth and Dana?